Hi, I'm Burbank Mayor Nick Schultz, and welcome to my first episode of the 2024 Mayor Show. Today we're at Burbank Water and Power, our very own locally owned utility. We're going to be meeting with Drew Johnstone, Burbank Water and Power's Sustainability Officer, to learn about the many ways that our utility provides reliable, affordable, and arguably most importantly, sustainable utility services for the entire Burbank community. So please follow along for an insider's look at one of the most top and most reliable utility providers in the entire country. Join me. Hi, I'm here with Drew Johnstone, Burbank Water and Power's Sustainability Officer. And you've been with us for about a year and a half, right, Drew?
That's right.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to the Mayor Show, the first one for me, I might add. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the essential services that Burbank Water and Power offers to the Burbank community?
Absolutely. Well, first off, welcome to Burbank and Water and Power's Eco Campus. This is home base to the City of Burbank's largest department. We've been serving the community for over 100 years.
Wow. Yeah,
our mission is to provide reliable, affordable, and sustainable electric and water services.
That's great. And we have, I think, one of the fewest outages in the entire state, right? I mean, we have really reliable service.
We do. We have one of the most reliable utilities in the country.
Wow.
We are top 20 as far as our electricity reliability.
Let's talk a little bit about sustainability. What is it that we're doing at Water and Power? And, you know, even beyond the utility, what are we doing across the city to minimize our environmental impact?
Burbank Water and Power looks internally within our own operations and to the community to design and implement programs to help our customers be more energy efficient and reduce their impact as well. On our campus, we've got a lot of great innovative examples of how we've reduced our environmental impact. Starting about 10-15 years ago, Burbank Water and Power's campus was redeveloped. A lot of old inefficient buildings were replaced with LEED Platinum certified buildings. So they're very energy and water efficient. A lot of really cool engineering has been done with our landscaping to prevent stormwater runoff. So during the rainy season, we're able to capture a lot of the rainwater and allow it to slowly percolate into the groundwater aquifers. In addition, we've also installed over 1,000 solar panels on our campus, which generate enough electricity to power one of our large buildings. We have a suite of electric vehicle charging stations to power our growing fleet of hybrid and electric vehicles, which are so important to reduce air pollution in our communities since our vehicles need to drive around to maintain our system. We also have a power plant here on our own campus called the Magnolia Power Plant. And although it combusts natural gas for electricity, it's one of the most efficient gas power plants in the country. It utilizes a gas turbine engine in its first phase, and then the heat that that turbine generates actually creates steam for a secondary generator. So it's got these two phases, and the power plant also requires about 1 million gallons of water a day to effectively run.
Wow.
Yes, but what we've done is install a recycled water system. So it's constantly recycling and reusing the water, and there's no water discharge into the LA River. So we're really proud of that.
So when people are driving around town and they see that steam release from the plant, that's Magnolia at work doing its job.
Yep, and it's using all recycled water.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I also want to mention we've got a couple of other innovative energy generation systems within our system. We've installed micro hydro generators on some of our pipelines. So how this works is it takes pressure in the pipelines, and when we need to reduce that pressure, it spins a generator to create electricity. Also at the municipal landfill in Burbank, we've installed a landfill gas-to-energy plant. So it captures the methane that the landfill creates, and that methane is converted into electricity.
Senate Bill 100, now correct me if I'm wrong, but Senate Bill 100 requires Burbank Water and Power, and well, really every utility across the state, to get to carbon neutral energy production, 100% clean energy, if you will, by 2045. And we have a goal of doing that 5 years in advance of the deadline. So my question is, where are we currently at? So what percentage of our energy portfolio is from renewable sources, and what is the plan to, over the next couple decades, get to 100% renewables?
Burbank Water and Power's energy portfolio is currently at about 52% zero carbon resources. About 41% of that comes from renewables, primarily solar and wind, but we also have some geothermal and that landfill gas to energy plant I was talking about. About 11% of our zero carbon resources comes from nuclear and hydro.
Let's talk about what the utility is doing to support and encourage energy efficiency among our customers, because at the end of the day, we all have a part to play.
For homeowners that want to make their home more energy efficient, more comfortable, but might need more guidance, we have the Home Improvement Program. Energy specialist will make an appointment to come to your home and actually install energy and water saving devices at no cost. We also have rebates for energy efficiency upgrades, whether you're looking to add attic or wall insulation, replace that old refrigerator with a new Energy Star model, want to add a room air conditioning unit to a ceiling fan, or if you need a variable speed pool pump or a pool cover. These are all items that we have rebates for on Burbank Water and Power's website. For small businesses, we have a program called Business Bucks, where a certified energy manager will conduct a free energy survey of the business, looking at lighting, air conditioning, refrigeration, motors, and they'll recommend efficiency upgrades. The business owner can take a look at that report, see what the payback might be on these upgrades, and choose what they would like to do. And Burbank Water and Power will pay for up to $5,000 in upgrades.
So what are we doing to promote water conservation in Burbank?
Perhaps the greatest thing a resident in Burbank can do to reduce their water consumption is replace thirsty turf grass with landscaping that's more appropriate for our climate.
Very true.
We have a turf replacement program where Burbank Water and Power customers can actually get up to $3 per square foot of turf that they remove and replace with climate appropriate plants, ground covering, and trees. And Burbank Water and Power has quite a few landscape design templates on our website if folks are looking for inspiration for plant choices and ways to make a really beautiful garden that uses a fraction of the water turf grass uses. To help with costs of upgrading water using devices within a home or business, Burbank Water and Power has rebates for that as well. Information and applications for water saving rebates can be found at bewaterwise.com.
So speaking of water, another thing that I find really exciting, and I know that you're working actively on with the support of the council and all of our staff, is a direct potable reuse feasibility study and hopefully a demonstration project. Now, that's a mouthful. Could you tell me a little bit, and for those watching, direct potable reuse, what are we talking about?
Direct potable reuse is a method of taking wastewater and recycling it and filtering it up to a standard that is potable.
Drinkable, right?
Drinkable water,
Wow.
Yes, that's right. People sometimes don't think that all the water we have on Earth has been around since the beginning of time. All water is recycled in some aspect, but the technology is available to take wastewater that we have, treat it, allow it to permeate into the groundwater aquifers, pump it back up, and filter it again to drinking water standards. So that's something that we're looking into here in Burbank, and a lot of other water agencies are doing it as well.
What are the other kind of things that everyone can do to play their part to have a more energy resilient community?
We're finding the most demanding times in our grid are typically between the hours of 5 p.m. and 9 p.m.
And that's probably when people are home with the AC on watching Netflix, right? Like, there's a lot of demand on the grid at that time.
That's right, and that's also the hours solar energy is kind of starting to dwindle.
Yeah, sun's gone down.
Yep, absolutely. And so at that time, we might have to ramp up fossil fuel generation to meet that demand. So one ask that we would have for our residents is to try to avoid using large appliances and major users between the hours of 5 and 9 p.m. If it's possible to program that dishwasher or charge that electric vehicle after 9 p.m., that would be a big help. Another simple thing people can do if they haven't already is make sure that all their light bulbs are LEDs. They use a fraction of the electricity and provide really high quality lighting. The Department of Energy has a program called Energy Star. You've probably seen the logo on your TV or some of your appliances. That label means that that appliance is one of the most energy efficient on the market. So when folks are looking at replacing appliances or getting a new electronic device, look for the Energy Star label.
So Drew, tell me a little bit about electric vehicles and zero emission vehicles. What is it that the utility and the city is doing to support those in our community with vehicles like that?
Burbank Water and Power is supporting the adoption of electric vehicles by lessening the cost of purchasing a vehicle, as well as enabling more charging within our community. Burbank Water and Power offers a $1,000 rebate for folks who are purchasing a pre-owned electric vehicle. Residents or businesses that want to install a higher speed electric vehicle charger that will give them 20 to 40 miles of range per hour plugged in, Burbank Water and Power has a rebate for that. For folks who live, work, or come to Burbank to enjoy one of our many amenities, Burbank Water and Power has installed over 100 public level 2 charging stations throughout the community. They can be found at our parking structures, public parks, and even curbside near our schools and in our residential neighborhoods. Most recent project that we completed are 8 EV charging ports at the Buena Vista Library.
So tell me a bit about what Burbank Water and Power is doing, because we have a fleet of our own. What are we doing to sort of lead the charge in electric vehicle build out?
We are in the process of transitioning our own vehicle fleet to electric vehicles. We've already converted most of our utilities passenger vehicles to electric. The next phase is going to be electrifying our trucks and our medium and heavy duty vehicles.
So how does Water and Power leverage technology and innovation to enhance the sustainability of the services we offer?
One saying that we have is you can't manage what you can't measure. Burbank Water and Power has a really amazing fiber optic and communications network that communicates with customer meters, whether it be electric or water. And we provide that data to our customers, obviously on their monthly bills, but folks can also log in to their BWP account online and actually see daily usage.
How much energy or how much water they're using? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, offering people data on how they use electricity and water is really important. It'll help them in their everyday lives make decisions on what appliances to buy, when to use them. Burbank Water and Power is also pursuing a lot more renewable energy projects and innovative energy storage. In fact, just this last month, we received delivery of our first iron flow battery here on our campus.
And what is an iron flow battery?
An iron flow battery is a battery that only uses iron, salt, and water. So all very clean, very safe, all domestically sourced materials.
Oh, good, okay.
And in the size of a 40-foot shipping container, it has enough energy to supply power for up to 300 homes.
Well, Drew, I just want to say thank you. When I was planning the first Mayor's Show, I really wanted to give folks a behind-the-scenes look at what all the incredible work that you are doing to ensure that we have energy and water to fuel the growth of our community for years to come, to ensure that we're ready for drought and any other challenge it might present. And I thank you so much for your time, all the information that you provided. And if I could ask one more thing of you, I'd love to give the community just a little look behind the curtain to see all the incredible things that you're doing right here on Water and Power's campus. Could we take them on a little tour?
Absolutely. Let's walk around our campus.
Drew, I want to thank you so much for your time. It has been a real pleasure. I've learned so much. Burbank, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, stay safe out there.